Kick-ass facts! Pew, 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 pew! Lai Jingxi, I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, spent more than 3 decades searching for her son, Mao Yin, who was kidnapped and sold to a childless family in 1988. He wasn't even 3 years old at the time. She spent 32 years traveling through 20 provinces and hundreds of towns looking for him. The one-child policy had been introduced in 1979 in an attempt to control the size of China's rapidly growing population and alleviate poverty. Couples living in cities could only have one child, while those in rural areas could have a second if the first was a girl. Couples who wanted a son to carry on their family name and take care of them in old age could no longer keep trying for a boy. They would face stiff fines, and their additional children would be denied social benefits. The policy is believed to have contributed to a rise in the number of child abductions, especially of boys. But Jingxi knew nothing about this. During her search, she helped reunite 29 children with their families. On May 10th, 2020, Mother's Day, she got a call from the Public Security Bureau with the news Mao Yin had been found. After 32 years and more than 300 false leads, the search was finally over and they were reunited. Liam Neeson ain't got nothing on her. A 1963 exhibit at the Bronx Zoo featured the words, "The most dangerous animal in the world," printed in red on top of a cage. Behind the bars of that cage, there was a mirror describing the dangers humans pose to life on Earth. The original text under the exhibit read, "You are looking at the most dangerous animal in the world. It alone, of all the animals that ever lived, can exterminate and has entire species of animals. Now it has the power to wipe out all life on Earth." Later, the text was changed to read, "This animal, increasing at a rate of 1,000 every 24 hours, is the only creature that has ever killed off entire species of other animals. Now it has the power to wipe out all life on Earth." In 1968, the exhibit was duplicated at the Brookfield Zoo in Chicago. The exhibit at the Bronx Zoo was reportedly still there until 1981. In 1989, the exhibit was referred to as a guilt trip by the Morning Call, a daily newspaper from Allentown, Pennsylvania. During the Black Death, incoming ships were forced to wait 40 days to prevent possible infection. The Italian word for 40 is quaranta, which is where we get the word quarantine. 2 British fishermen honored their late friend by using his ashes in a special bait mix to reel in a world record-breaking 180-pound carp while on a fishing trip to Thailand. Their friend died of cancer before the fishing trip and gave his friends permission to turn his ashes into bait. I had to look into this one for myself. RIP lures, I learned about, they create fully fishable memorial cremation lures from your loved one's ashes. The lures are fused and filled with the ashes of the deceased person. A 2018 study found that wearing a necktie can reduce the blood flow to your brain up to 7.5%, which can make you feel dizzy, nauseous, and cause headaches. They can also increase the pressure in your eyes if they're on too tight, and they're great at carrying germs. Who's wearing their ties that tight? It's an accessory, not autoerotic.